doing? Oh. GG, I see you in the chat. Oh. You know, here comes Brandon Bones. Rock the microphone, rocking your bones. Fucking get down, fucking sitting down on his throne. Fucking giving all these mamas right up the bone. Oh, you know, I'll be keeping score. Go get back, beat your bow. The rap king of Concord, New Hampshire. Fuck yeah. We got WrestleVision coming up here, if you're just joining us. Endo Girl. Oh yeah, you knew it was coming. WrestleVision. You're looking at your main event right now. We're just going to give it a couple of minutes here. Let people kind of pour into the chat if you want before we get started. Going to do a quick check on my microphone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Before we get started. Yep, you can hear me. True Honor Code Wrestling, MVWF, is it okay I can download Brandon Bones for my eFed HCW? Yes, you may. Yes, you may. Now, I mean, just a little bit of a heads up, because like now, like in like a week or so, Temple Place is going to be starting his Fed, and I'm going to be involved in that, and LTD, and MVWF, and EWF. I'm going to do my best to try and keep up, you know, I mean, because, boy, I mean, e-fedding is taking over my entire life here. Makes it hard to squeeze in Invincible and shows I like to watch. Now, let me go check that other microphone. Mic number 2, it's mic number 2, yeah. So welcome everyone, welcome. That's right, Beast in the chat, Primetime in the chat, Endo Girl is in the chat, Sly Cooper in the chat, respect, thank you for coming in, GG. And boy, do we have a huge show coming up here tonight. Oh, yeah. All right, I think we are just about to get started here. If you are all ready, I think I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Damian Andrews, and welcome to the MVWF's presentation of WrestleVision. Tonight, big-time main event, father versus son, but we'll get to that in just a second. In our opening battle royal, you see this murderer's row of miscreants and no good ne'er-do-wells, all going to compete in an 8-person battle royal. You'll note, well, right over there, the Warrior Empress is in this match along with Kyle Empire, Jeremy Love, Gigi, Shadow, Rolly the Beast, Jimmy Controversy, and Kid Christian. Also tonight, 5-way Extreme Rules street fight. Azrael Black, a returning Sawyer, Voltage, Brooklyn Joker, and also returning to the MVWF, the Canadian Nightmare, Jesse Jackhammer. Also tonight, Ricky the Dragon Steamhawk from the MVWO goes one-on-one with Cobra Kai's Sensei Mark Selesky. Ryan Doyle goes face-to-face with the owner of the EWF. The rivalry may be over, but the competition continues as the MVWF legend, Unbreakable Ryan Doyle, goes face-to-face with the young upstart, The Beast. Atticus Black returns to the MVWF to face Kurt Maple. And a woman's work is never done. Brandon Bones double booking the Warrior Empress here tonight, not only in the Battle Royal, but to face the father of the young man that she faced just last week, El Hamburguesa. And probably the most controversial match here on the show. We've seen not one, but two versions of Therese Blake. Who's the clone? Who's the original? But one way or the other, they're going to face each other here tonight. And the loser leaves the MVWF forever. And now it is time for championship runs here. Rockstar GC at the last event last weekend won himself a #1 contendership to face the new two-time MVWF World Money Champion, El Toro. And in our main event, it was just about a year ago that Brandon Bones made Dragonheart Jr. and Dragonheart Sr. face each other against their wills here in the MVWF. But now, it's the Cruiserweight Champion, Dragonheart Jr., who climbed all the way up the ladder, defeating everyone in the Cruiserweight division, climbed the ladder in the Heavyweight division, and now we'll go one-on-one with the now third title defense for Dragonheart Sr., now facing his very own son. I mean, can this family stay together with so much on the line? Tonight, we find out. And baby, it's time for a battle royal, don't you know it? Oh, look at this. Up in the air goes Kid Christian in the arms of Gigi. Of course, Warrior Princess. Top rope. Jimmy Controversy catches her in midair with a set-out powerbomb. Well, I'll get on that as soon as I can, Tyrese, as far as fixing your entrance for you. And out goes Jimmy Controversy. Warrior Empress making him pay. Kyle Empire. The Empress up in the air. Clips the knee right there, and he won't be throwing any fastball punches when he's stuck on the ground. And a swing and a miss. Shadow looking for someone to fight. In fact, man, he's fighting the Invisible Man from the GCW shows from last weekend. I heard Invisible Stan did a run-in. And of course, this is an over-the-top rope battle royal. Both feet must touch the floor. And the sole contracted female competitor here in the MVWF out there competing against men in the absence of a women's division here in the MVWF. Will this young woman create such a change here that it might invite a women's division, perhaps? And how will she fare competing against the existing roster of nothing but men? Jeremy Love up on the apron, and out he goes. Quick night for him. Gigi takes out the Empress. Shadow now. Gigi unleashing the suplex right on the back of his head. And Rolly out there, the big man, of course, is probably somebody you ought to perhaps maybe focus on to get him eliminated. That low center of gravity will make it very hard for him to get eliminated. Gigi daring move here up on the top rope. And Empress almost had Rolly in the compromising position. The son of Dan Crane, Kid Christian in the yellow right there. Rolly, big risky move, top rope, big man elbow connects with the upper torso of the Warrior Empress. And Shadow, look at this, just daring him. Knock me off the top rope, but he does. But should have knocked him over in the other direction. German suplex from Gigi. Shadow going for the ride, inside out. Uh-oh, Shadow now, boom! The Shadow driver right onto the perfect haircut of Gigi. And out he goes, and man, after you take a tombstone pile driver like that, yeah, you go out easy. Perhaps maybe not Gigi's favorite match here, favorite result, but he'll get another opportunity. Again, remember, that young man just went nearly 40 minutes against Dragonheart Sr. for the MVWF World Championship. And look at that right there. Warrior Empress again. Some folks here just tempting the fates, going to the top rope here multiple times in this Battle Royal here tonight. Boom! And the former MVWF champion gets the Warrior Destroyer. Rolly holds on to the top rope. Oh, and Shadow probably should have let her go for it right there. Rolly takes out Kid Christian, and we are down to the last 5. Shadow got her up here. I mean, she's still got another match coming here tonight. Kid Christian gone, and the Empress is gone. But it won't be the last time we'll be seeing that young lady here tonight. She's still got El Hamburguesa coming up here with the man she beat last week, Danger Boy, standing probably very bitterly at ringside. The Empress still undefeated in one-on-one competition. These battle royals, I don't think you really get necessarily as penalized for a loss the way you would in a battle royal. That being said, Rolly now with the shin breaker here, telling Kyle Empire right where to put it. Oh, knee strike. He even raised his fist like he was going for the fastball punch right there. Instead, maybe he had drawn Rolly's eyes to not see the knee strike coming. And this trio right here, man, this is going to be a pretty good triple threat match right here between Shadow, Kyle Empire. There's the fastball punch. Got some MVWO fans in the crowd. Fastball punch again. And man, he hits it anytime he wants. And critics have said that Kyle Empire is like this one note, this one move guy. But I mean, I guess if it works for you, you do it. And now up on the second rope with both his opponents down, winding up. And Shadow drills him with the heel to the side of the head. Moonsault squashes him right there, and now Kyle Empire's in trouble. Choke slam, boom, the Stu to the Phenom, ruling the ring. Rolling, fucking whatever that is. What a maneuver! You heard me. Kick to the midsection, Mal. I mean, weirdly enough, just as Kyle Empire looked like he was in trouble, he's looking like he's back in control of this thing. Drop kick, sideswiped. And look at Shadow, just powers him up into the standing vertical suplex. Shadow, a two-time former World Money Champion. 7 title defenses in his first title reign. 2 in his second reign. hell of a rivalry he had with Jesse Jackhammer, fighting and battling over that title. Oh, Raleigh dropped on his head! And Raleigh is down, so Shadow can not worry about that guy right there and just focus on getting Kyle Empire eliminated. Though, to be fair, perhaps it might be a smarter strategy if him and Kyle Empire were to team up and get rid of Raleigh. Hey, Blaze. Up in the air. Oh, and Kyle Empire takes the shortcut, rakes the eyes of Shadow. Fastball punch. I think he caught both of them with it. Into the corner, man. Like, these three have been battling here for several minutes now in the final moments of this battle royal. Kyle caught him up on the second rope, and down goes Raleigh. Raleigh not taking a step back to the former MVWF champion. The man with 11 straight title defenses. Nearly a calendar year as champion. And out goes Raleigh. Very good eliminations. I mean, couldn't have been more important right there for Kyle Empire. And Shadow now gets reversed. Oh, but he took his eye off the ball. Drop kick got him nothing. And now Raleigh doing the walk of shame. Oh, nice counter right there by Kyle Empire. Punched him. Then gave him the Bulldog headlock. Face first to the mat, and now he's charging up the fastball punch. Here it comes. Boom! He got him. This might be the elimination. Kyle Empire, first big singles victory here in a long time, but it doesn't go. Perhaps here, what's he doing? Perhaps doesn't feel like he's got Shadow yet. Perhaps this is what he was going for earlier. Swanton! And Kyle Empire has not come this far. Skins the cat. Finds his way back inside the ring. Up on the shoulder. Clothesline on the top rope. Man, and Shadow taking another huge risk, walking the tightrope here for a second time here tonight. Kyle Empire, this time he goes out! Man, Shadow battled there at the end for a long time. It was just the three of them. And it took everything Shadow had to get Kyle Empire eliminated here tonight. And lucky for Shadow, Kyle Empire at least did the dirty work of getting Raleigh eliminated earlier on. The student of the Phenom victorious here at WrestleVision. Five-way street fight here. Now, this is basically a group of outsiders here in the MVWF. And the winner here will most definitely be rewarded with a championship opportunity for the MVWF World Money Championship at the next event. And of course, they will be facing the winner of tonight's match when Rockstar GC challenges the MVWF World Money Champion El Toro for the championship here tonight. And of course, whoever survives either of these matches here tonight will go on at the next event and battle for that championship. But again, look at this group right here. Brooklyn Joker, a former MVWF World Champion, had a cup of coffee with the title. Jesse Jackhammer, a former two-time World Money Champion. Voltage, new to the MVWF. Sawyer, new to the MVWF. Azrael Black, new to the MVWF. So some very big opportunities here for all five of them to perhaps maybe really take that step up and get head and shoulders above the rest of the lower card here tonight. Comes, folks, now here in only his second match here in the MVWF. And right now, you know he is seething because he lost a match to local talent. And making his return to the MVWF after a short hiatus, it's Sawyer. And it is being told to me now that Sawyer is not that thrilled with the announcement that was made on the EWF episode just last night that Sly Cooper, Carmelita, and Angelita were all being signed to the MVWF. And apparently they've got some history off-site here. And so Sawyer now rushing back to get himself into the middle of that. The Prince of Pro Wrestling, Voltage, making his way to the ring now. And again, really, I mean, of anybody in this match right here, is there anybody more hungry for success in the MVWF than Voltage?
Get what you knew. Welcome to the motherfucking battlefield. I two-step with Lucifer, and ever since I started dancing, I walked the fine line between Einstein and Charles Manson.
Brooklyn Joker!
100,000 times louder than thunder pounding.
Now, the last time we saw Brooklyn Joker here in the MVWF, he did something I've never seen anybody do before. He cast an evil spell on somebody that floated their ass in the air. I'm afraid of what we're going to see here tonight. And another return to the MVWF here tonight. The Canadian Nightmare. There's the Maple Leaf, elbows up. And you can see he's excited. Jesse Jackhammer. Boom. And now let's get it on here. The five-way street fight here at WrestleVision. And you got to appreciate the odd number here, where though until the eliminations start coming, there's an odd man out, and you've always got to keep your head on the pivot. Man, Joker's so big out there. No one taking a back step to him. Jesse Jackhammer, of course, out there looking lean. Like he's dropped about like 10 pounds. And again, such an influx now of talent, both new to the MVWF and returning to the MVWF after the big change-up between 25 to 26. It is going to be hyper competitive for championship opportunities. And who knows what could even happen here if Dragonheart Jr. wins the MVWF World Championship from his own father. And a kick out by Sawyer. And these guys got to get 4 eliminations here. The last man standing in a half an hour. Nice dodge right there. Jesse Jackhammer. Brooklyn Joker asserting his size and strength out there. Picks up Azrael Black like he weighs nothing and throws him like yesterday's garbage. And Voltage just picked up like he was nothing, and Sawyer just gets snowplowed by Brooklyn Joker. Out goes Voltage. Perhaps thinning the herd is Jesse Jackhammer. Get someone out there. This way, you don't have to keep your head on quite as much of a pivot. And Brooklyn Joker, well, puts that argument to rest and catches him vulnerable on the top rope. Jesse now, Azrael up in the air, shifts his weight, drops him on the top rope. Face first to the turnbuckle. Jesse, though, eats an elbow in response. Sawyer down, Azrael down, Voltage looking to pick the fight with the biggest man in the match. We'll see how smart that is in long term. Got some fans of Voltage in the chat cheering for him. And I gotta say, I mean, based off of, you know, the hierarchy and the pecking order of things, I mean, Voltage, if he were to win this match, it would be something of an upset. But again, there are a lot of newer names in this match here, at least new to the MVWF anyway. Brooklyn Joker only been in the MVWF about a year. And then we got thumbtacks on the mat. And Jesse gets the choke slam, hand on his chest, 2, kick out at 2. Big time boot takes his head off, and Jesse retreats to the ringside area. And Sawyer's like, that's not a big pile enough of thumbtacks. Azrael's like, come on, motherfucker, let's bring it on. Brooklyn Joker all by himself making that pinfall cover right there. They got nothing, no response from the referee. Joker and Voltage having some words. Ooh. It's MVWF WrestleVision, and it's the 5-way street fight. Jesse Jackhammer, Brooklyn Joker, Azrael Black, Voltage, and Sawyer. And they're all coagulating over there in the northwest corner of the ringside area, and now Sawyer taking a walk. Where's he going? Nice to see his attire here tonight matches the rest of the ringside area. Thanks for color coordinating with me, bud. And now Jesse catches him. Big boot to the midsection. Pedigree on the floor. Face first. And where's the referee? Oh, slamming the tacks! Azrael Black, oh no! And the blood's starting to flow here tonight. And Brooklyn Joker just whacks him with the sack attacks. He attacks with his sack of whack attacks. Yeah, that German suplex, another suplex here for Sawyer, folds him in half, and Jesse trying to fire himself up. Oh, man, and Voltage gets the German suplex treatment. Jesse rolls into the tax. Oh, very unfortunate. We got some NWA fans still out in the crowd. We got some EWF fans out in the crowd tonight. Here in MVWF home turf yesterday, the EWF No Way Out all cage matches. Oh, Azrael bleeding profusely. Sawyer in the tax. Trying to pick them out of his body. Try practicing that. Uh-oh. Jesse now. Up on the second rope. Sawyer's in trouble. Double sledge. And he falls right back into the tax again. Sometimes the only way to escape the tax is through the tax. Steffers in the chat. Kick out at 2. Oh, man, and Sawyer, who's been German suplexed out of his fucking skull, couldn't hold up the big, giant Jesse Jackhammer. But he sidestepped whatever that was. Voltage gets his head taken off. Referee way out of position, though. And Voltage firing up. Inside cradle. Says, fuck it, I'm just going to pin him with an inside cradle. 2. 2 count only. Oh, whiffed on that kick. And Jesse just got pinned by Sawyer. Very brave move on part of the referee right there, making the call while outside the ring. And Jesse Jackhammer doing the walk of shame. 2 count only. Sawyer now going for another quick elimination. And a kick out at 2. There's Azrael. And he rolls right into the tax. Oh, my God. Oh, he just realized it. Oh, pile driver in the tax. Oh, my God. Oh, dragon screw in the tax again. Oh, Sawyer. Oh, my God. Oh, full Nelson suplex in the tax. No laughing matter for Voltage. Referee way out of position. Kick out at 2. Meanwhile, back inside the ring, Azrael covered in talc. Look at him. These two guys are... Oh, he's just blowing boogers on him. Gross. Boom! Big time boot, and Sawyer is in the tax again. Sawyer's got to be feeling like he's part hamburger. Tornado kick, oh man, and Azrael. Sawyer just collapses in the ring. And a knee strike. Kick out at 2. Brooklyn Joker could not put Voltage away. Azrael now, charges the corner. Brooklyn Joker out of the way, and now he's charging into the corner. Boom, and he meets a boot. Azrael gets nothing for it. Takes him down with a zigzag. And you can just see the hunger and thirst on Azrael Black. He wants to win this fucking match so bad. But then again, so doesn't Sawyer. So doesn't Voltage. And Brooklyn Joker just out there being super dominant. But Azrael bleeding for his cause. Oh, dings him right off the post. And Sawyer now, more thumbtacks. And Azrael leaves a face print on the mat. And it is even Steven. We've got the odd man gone, so it should be something of a very different match here for these competitors to be able to isolate somebody and get the elimination. Oh, Joker caught Azrael. Kick out at 2. Azrael showing some fucking toughness. Blood all over the place. Sawyer up in the air. No, no, no. Look how high he is up there. Oh, my God. And it attacks. Ah, Sawyer face first. That's it. It's it. It's over. Sawyer is gone. And look at Joker trying to turn up the heat. And look from behind now, Voltage. Oh, Joker not even going to give him a chance to dump out those tacks. DDT! I said before, Voltage is a dark horse in this match for sure. Oh, and Voltage might have made the crucial mistake in this match. And there it is, Azrael Black looking to pick the bones. No, reversal. Oh, pinned him right in the tacks. And perhaps it was only the tacks that was enough to motivate him to kick out. It just throws the bag of tacks at him. Man, they're just throwing bombs at each other as much as they can. Couldn't get them up. Man, and Azrael having to land in those tacks yet again. And Brooklyn Joker smartly rolls outside. Azrael here with a big opportunity to perhaps eliminate Voltage. And he's going to the top rope. Double stomp! And Voltage is gone. And look who it's down to. Submission hold. Submission hold. Azrael Black, perhaps the biggest win of his MVWF career. Joker. Look at the toughness on Joker. Powers his way out and comes out with the side slam. Shot to the midsection. Nice duck. Handspring. Come on. Oh, a little too showy right there. Brooklyn Joker made him pay. Kick to the face. Joker. Poised. No laughing matter time. Blood all over the mat. Up in the air. Boom! Face first down. For the win. He got him. Brooklyn Joker victorious. Azrael Black went the distance, but it was no laughing matter. That made all the difference here at the end.
Here is your winner,
Ricky the Dragon Steam Honk. Sensei Mark Selesky. 1-on-1. The member of the MVWO, brother of Ryan Doyle, Ricky Steam Honk. Bounces from gimmick to gimmick here in the MVWF, and now his Ricky Steamboat tribute act where he doesn't do anything that Ricky Steamboat does. But of course it was that Survivor Series, EWF versus MVWF, and the MVWO had one remaining member against three members of the EWF, and that was Ricky Steam Honk. And he took down 2 out of 3 and almost took out Woodsy himself and went the distance at 62 minutes plus. Didn't come up victorious, but again, he was such a factor. He was in the spotlight almost that entire match, was Ricky Steam Honk. And now Sensei Mark Selesky. The feud between the EWF and the MVWF is now over. Now must refocus their efforts to climb the ladder to try and get a championship opportunity. Man, these Ricky Steamboat themes are something else, man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brotherhood from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 205 pounds, the $1 Million Champion, Ricky the Dragon.
Man, that cape makes it look like he's wearing an apron. And of course, he was Hollywood Honk Hogan. He was the Macho Honk. Randy Savage lost the MVWF Championship at Match Mania 777. And here comes the man. the black belt in karate. The oldest member of the MVWF, Sensei Mark Zaleski. Mark Zaleski, the sensei of Cobra Kai. He'd be wearing some Cobra Kai logos if I could find some on Community Creations the way I've always been able to. Jiggles in the chat, hello. But I think if there's anybody in the MVWF roster that could shut the mouth of Steam Honk, it's the sensei. Oh, look at this, going for a sleeper hold right off the start here. Jawbreaker. Zaleski shoves him down. Look at this. Leg scissors into the pinning combination. Inside spin kick. Ooh, drives the forearm right down in him. Got him up against the ropes. We get a clean break. How about that? And clotheslines him over the top rope. And Sensei now looking for a big time move here. Oh, and he couldn't make it through the ropes before receiving the right hand from Steam Honk. Double stomp. He misses. Action hot and heavy here in this first one-on-one match on the schedule here tonight. Two MVWF legends. And how about an inside spin kick for you, buddy? And how about a pile driver? No. Steam Honk sits up forward, breaks his grip. Zaleski, oh, again, this time, sunset flip for the counter. Steam Honk showing that he's got more than one counter. If Zaleski decides to go for the pile driver yet again, a big Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff fan. Oh, referee got in the way right there. But good recovery there by Steam Honk. Zaleski on the apron. Nope. Decides caution is the better part of valor. The Steam Honk throws him off the shoulder and kicks him on the way down. Off the ropes, the Sensei blocks the gut shot. How about one for you, pal? Testing his core strength. Off the shoulder again. Great counter wrestling. And the strikes have been precise so far in this match. Double sledge, caught him coming in the ring. Of course, it was as the Macho Honk did Steam Honk pile drive the Whiteside on the floor as revenge for costing him the MVWF Championship at Matchmania 777, or at least that's who he's blaming for it. Whiteside on the shelf with a neck injury for months. But when he made his return, Steam Hawk defeated 3 members of the MVWO one-on-one with the stipulation that he be accepted into the faction. Not that they wanted him to, and look at Sensei throwing some fucking karate at him. Sensei now thinking about a second attempt at what he was going for earlier, the suicide dive through the ropes. This time he gets him, and he sends him up the aisleway. You tell him, folks. And of course, if you're just joining us and you didn't see it, I recommend that you go over to the EWF channel to watch No Way Out, the event for the rivalry of all time, the EWF versus the MVWF, all cage matches, different cage matches. And you can see the final battle between the MVWF and the EWF inside the War Games. Oh, what a big kick at Sensei! Oh my God! What a spill he takes outside the ring. You can see he's holding his geriatric hip. Oh, or perhaps he was just playing possum. Into the railing goes Steam Hawk. And Sensei just talking trash to him. Count him out, referee. Sensei's like, get back in the ring, I dare you. And now they're staring each other down. Steam Hawk, he's in no rush. That's 20 counts outside the ring. Steam Hawk dives in there only to get the right hand, and out come the knee strikes. Ooh. Steam Hawk so slippery out there, man. I gotta say, he's hard to get a hold of. And perhaps now maybe a game of one-upsmanship here. It's like, now you take a count, asshole. Oh, meets him with the Superman punch. And the senton. Steam Hawk now maybe poised to take out the Sensei. Right hand up on the shoulders. Here it is. Knee strike. Shoulders down. He caught the bottom rope. Maybe Sensei might have been done right there. That was a devastating knee strike, but he did the right thing. Good ring generalship and experience by the Sensei. Grabbed that bottom rope, and now look at him rallying to make a comeback. And now it might be time for the Steve Perry press. Boom! He's come to you with open arms. 2 count only. Steam Hawk now rises to his feet, but when the lights go out in the city, Journey will be undefeated. Just ask the Sensei, it's his favorite fucking band. Now into the corner. Ooh, point of the elbow. Oh, how about the curl of the boot? Right to the face. Lightning fast kicks by the Sensei. And again, for the second or third time here tonight, he's managed to cup the head up there like that. Oh, he's going for it again. Back leg round kick, if you're Eric Bischoff, that's what you'd call that. And Sensei now calling upon the MVWF faithful. Steam Hawk pulling himself up on the apron. Right hand. Blocked. Forearm shot. Springboard kick. Sends him back. Double smash. Sensei counter move. Reversal off the ropes. Leapfrogs over him. Oh, swing and a miss. Kick to the legs here. And Sensei poised now. Steve Perry press. No. The moonsault. Yes. One of the best moonsaults in the business. He can hit it anywhere in the arena. And now the follow-up. Steve Perry press. No. Honk to his feet. Karate kick misses. Over the top rope. Holds on. Steam honk just off his game a little bit there. Sensei leapfrogs into the ring again. And Sensei's so on point with his kicks, man. Like, if you were to go back in his history and count his success rate with those kicks, I mean, he's got to be well above 70%. Oh, look at this, floating above the ring. Ref, I don't even know if that's a legal count. Maybe a trick of the eye. Steam Hawk, so tough to beat. Oh, flying in the air for the forearm smash to meet his end. Center of the ring, kick out at 2. And Steam Hawk is frustrated here at WrestleVision. And they are standing toe-to-toe with one another here. Come on, motherfucker, bring it on! Chopping him back and forth. No one wants to take a back step. Here they come. Yeah, hockey fight! Let's go! Oh, caught him, end zone, boom! Oh, is he gonna pin him like this? Yes! What a match that was! Not a lot of mistakes out of either guy. But there, hit him, got him to turn his head in perfect position to hit the end zone. One hand on the chest, no kicking out of that. Not after taking all those free shots. What a victory for the Sensei! Folks, this one might be a dream match right here. Just last night, Ryan Doyle plowed through 5 other competitors to win the Elimination Chamber at EWF's No Way Out. The Humanure getting it done. Leaping off the cage, getting it done. And the Beast saying at the end of that match how much respect he had for unbreakable Ryan Doyle of the MVWO. Well, Doyle will now go face-to-face with the Beast here, and we'll see how much respect he has for him at the end of this match here. And I think I'm going to go a little old school for Doyle here. Now it begins. It's the White Side. It's Doyle. It's the MVWO. It's West Side Ito. It's Steam Hawk. It's Kid Christian. And they are in full effect. Doyle not coming alone here in these treacherous times. Wow, look at them in full force here tonight. Black Ice in the chat. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna have to go get your guy. I need to bring Black Ice to the MVWF. The man who defeated Braden Bones in the NWA for the NWA National Heavyweight Championship that he held for 354 days. But here comes the Beast. The Mighty Beast. Perhaps the EWF didn't win at No Way Out, but they definitely won big time at Survivor Series. This young man on the rise here in E-Fetting, in the MVWF and in LTD. loves the Beast here in the MVWF. Man, what a challenge he has ahead of him here tonight. Doyle is a merciless competitor. I am looking forward to this, and Doyle going right for that flying knee strike that he won the World Championship with. Caught him, clothesline in the corner. What a battle that was. Doyle drops the knee, and now telling the rest of the MVWO that the Beast is going to choke here tonight. The strikes are coming. Big time, heavy right hands from Doyle. You see who he's got at ringside. Whiteside, Westside Ito, and Kid Christian. And a leg drop from the top rope. Nobody home. Beast using that youth and agility. And now he's going to the top rope. That drop kick from behind may have done the damage. Top rope, boom! Oh, came up short on the inverted 450 splash. Ooh, swing and a miss. Rabbit punch from behind, right to the back of the head. Now this one to the front of the face. Low drop kick, sidestep. Doyle, Beast, both aggressive. Sends him over the top rope. Right in front of the rest of the MVWO. Doyle now. Oh, good counter move. Bulldog headlock. Doyle face down on the mat. And just yoinks him right into a spinning neck breaker. Beast now ready to take Doyle out. And a drop kick through the ropes. And now going to work on the old man's knees. And again. "20 counts outside the ring in the MVWF. Doyle now top rope. Elbow drop from the top to the floor. What a daring move. And just dives after him. And Ito now just threw a sledgehammer into the ring. Victory roll. Caught Doyle coming between the ropes. And the referee just chucks the hammer at Westside Ito and tells him, don't do that shit again. Cyclone kick. And that's one of the things that Doyle's going to have to watch out for, one of Beast's favorite moves, in addition to the allegedly irreversible front flip DDT. And the crowd live for this one here. Beast, forearm shot. Stuns Doyle temporarily up on the shoulder. Nope, reversal. And I meant it when I said temporarily. Doyle now to the top rope. Knee drop right into the chest of the Beast. Bo Stromboli, the referee, shoulders down. Kicks out at 2. Oh, it drops him right on the apron. High elevation. It ain't the fall that gets you. It's the sudden stop. Ooh, runs him right into Whiteside, the former World Tag Team Champions. And Kid Christian and the Beast beefing with one another right now. Uh-oh, Beast gonna pay him back. Oh, the Swanton. Nobody there. Not sure how good that would have been for Beast, even if he'd hit it. Beast is down, and of course, after missing that Swanton, Doyle now perhaps being prophetic here, predicting Beast's demise. Ooh, trying to rip the shoulder out of its socket. A Kid Christian again providing some distraction. Oh, and coming right into your living room. Cameraman wanted to get the hell out of the way of that. And a reverse DDT. Doyle now center of the ring, and to Beast perhaps with the first chance in a while. And here it comes. Front flip DDT. Yes, he got him! For the win, and Doyle gets the left shoulder up. What difference does it make if you can't reverse it, if you can still kick out? But Doyle now bleeding. And another DDT. Kind of going Beast style right there. Beast is known for those tornado DDT type things. And a splash off the second rope. And Doyle saying the Beast is about to choke. Up over the shoulder. And again back after the leg. Wow, inside drop kick right there with the reverse rotation. Full impact, and Beast now got him poised in the corner. Big time kick. Combination of moves. To Beast. Set. Doyle to his feet now. Roll through the ropes. Drop kick. And Doyle definitely on his heels. But again, to Beast very distracted by the MVWO. Surprise, over the top rope you go. The Beast trying to maintain his grip on the lead. But I feel like Doyle may be insurmountable here tonight. Look at this right here. Whoa! Clothesline! And Doyle improvising here. I've never seen him ever do a backflip before. Uh-oh, Humanure! Beast may be out. He may be out, but Doyle, knowing that he has to get him away from the ropes, maybe losing precious moments. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And the young beast kicks out of the Humanure. Inside cradle reversal. Shoulders down for the upset. Almost got him. 2 count only. Some fans not looking to let go of the rivalry just yet. Oh, Beast was waiting for it. Cyclone kick. Blocked. Drop kick rolled away. Oh, and he got him with the back foot. It may not have been the cyclone kick, but it might be enough. 2. Kick out at 2. What a match we're seeing here. Beast now. Big splash, and the knees came up. Doyle trying to stop those kicks. He's tired of getting kicked. Him's like, stop doing that, bro. So I will take out your leg and rip off your face with my foot. Doyle now. Oh, Beast sets it coming. Cyclone kick. This might be it. 2. Doyle kicks out. Doyle bleeding profusely now. Pouring onto the mat. Beast says, get up. He wants to win this thing. He wants to beat the Legends. No, he got caught. Got caught. Powerbomb. He said, I said you were going to choke. Drops down, leapfrog. Beast has to follow up. Pele kick. Doyle bleeding profusely here. Hanging by a thread on the top rope and sends him over the top rope. And the MVWF looking to get some shots in. But referee Bo Stromboli needs to keep an eye on things. Uh-oh, perhaps going to try and injure him here with the sawhorse. Beast, smart, get back in the ring. Don't let Doyle hit a Humanure or a Bukkake Tsunami out on the outside. Look at the MVWF trying to get involved. Up in the air, another power bomb. Clotheslines him on the top rope. Beast, he might be out of gas here. This might be it, America. Kick out at 2. Can you believe this young man? He already took the Humanure, and now he's going to the top rope. Says, get up. What's he got in store? DDT! Under the already bleeding head of Unbreakable Ryan Doyle. And again, back after the good leg. Guess trying to make sure that he has no good legs. Man, Doyle, he's already poured so much blood onto the mat. Look at him hiding right around the ring post there. Look at this! Triangle choke through the ropes, not a legal move. Doyle now off the ropes, running start, big time smash. Blood pouring into the eyes of the veteran. Oh, but he didn't see the boots come up. And how about a float over DDT for you, pal? And this is what was the key to defeating Jeremy. Got him! And I've got to say, a come-from-behind victory for the Beast over Doyle here tonight. Jennifer's in the chat.
Here is your winner.
Our very own cancer survivor lady. Good to see you. The mama bear of e-fetting. And what a victory here for the Beast over the legend, Ryan Doyle. Tremendous victory. Now, it has been many months and weeks since the last time Atticus Black appeared in the MVWF. Controversy, easy for me to say. Controversy here in the MVWF with Atticus Black. Brandon Bones calls him a spooky boy, and he's going one-on-one with the angriest French-Canadian in all of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Kurt Maple. Atticus Black, a former MVWF World Money Champion before being stripped of the title after a serious disagreement that he'd had with MVWF management. And now he returns here after a long hiatus to face the Canadian superstar. And I swear he's tripping balls when he comes to the ring now. Watch this, look at this. Right now, the mushrooms are about to kick in. He's seeing shit, like what the fuck is it for? Oh, whoa, bro. Oh, the walls are breathing.
To the bloodbath.
Atticus Black, such a fierce competitor in e-fetting. I, Damian Andrews, have nothing but respect for this young man. The husband, oh fuck. The husband of Crushing Kelly Black. The owner of Chaos Regional Wrestling, Crushing Kelly Black's Blood Moon Wrestling Federation, the BMWF. You can see them here on YouTube.
I was the lamb, now I'm the fang. They lit the fuse, now comes the pain. This is the cost, no second chance. Now all that's left is their bloodbath.
Atticus Black is back in the MVWF.
Let it rain, let it flood. Every scream becomes my drug. Say my name, feel my wrath. Drown in the bloodbath. Drown in the bloodbath. Drown in the bloodbath.
And it's now time for the angriest French Canadian in all of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Kurt Maple. And that's right, folks. He is a French Canadian who lives in Calgary, all the way that far west, only because he can't seem to stop his lease from his apartment from renewing year after year. And Atticus Black has a huge challenge ahead of him. Kurt Maple was Rookie of the Year in his first year last year and was a former MVWF champion in that first year. The first man ever to win the MVWF Championship in his rookie year. Man, the right hands, one after another by Kurt Maple. Now, if you're looking at Kurt Maple and you're thinking, yeah, Canadian Kurt Angle, you're not wrong. The ankle lock, the Maple Slam, like the referee's butt, right there on screen for you to see and examine and look up close to and admire. How about that right there? Schoolboy there by Atticus Black. But look at this jackknife, though. Shoulders down and a power move all the way up. Bridges him over. Backslide. Interesting. Atticus Black interested in going out there and grappling with the Pure Wrestling Canadian superstar, Kurt Maple. The ankle lock, the Maple Slam. It's an angle slam. Only Canadian. You get it. Takes him down. And of course, Kurt Maple made his debut in the MVWF in a legendary 7.5-minute match. What a barn burner it was against the actual Kurt Angle. He scored his first victory as a pro here in the MVWF. Maple now, suplex position, drops him on the top rope. And again, this ornery French-Canadian, he's willing to take any shortcut to facilitate a victory. You can see he's growing his hockey hair out. He's been watching Shorzy. He's been making jokes about how easy your mother is. Kurt Maple now coming around the corner. Atticus Black had a chance to recover right there. Saw Kurt Maple coming. Armbar takedown here. Look at this. Kurt Maple got the arm. Whoa, twisted in such a way. And man, Atticus Black had to escape that. And he's like, damn, he was like trying to shake off the pain. And a German suplex on the floor. And a full Nelson suplex on the floor. And another German suplex. And Atticus using an injured arm. Oh, man. And a crucifix takeover. Couldn't hold him there. No point in pinning him down there. Atticus top rope. Elbow drop from the top to the floor. Well, thank you for joining us, Alicia. You're always welcome here. Come and go as you please. You can finish the rest of the show later if you so choose. Your match is still to come here, your one-on-one match, or at least the match for the Warrior Empress. I forget if that's you or your mom. Maple now finally makes his way back to his feet. And full Nelson facebuster. Kick out at 2. Maple showing some toughness. Atticus hit him with full impact on that move and a big time wind-up right hand. That would make Thrag from Invincible jealous. 2 count only. And Kurt Maple showing he does not have a glass jaw, but this might be it for him here if Atticus can successfully do what he's aiming for here. No, he cannot. Maple had him scouted. Good dodge. Another dodge. Both men turning up the defense. German suplex gets blocked. Maple has not been able to hit any of his suplexes here tonight. But a second crucifix takeover. Up over the shoulder. He takes him out at the knee. Maple now into the cross corner. Charges him in the corner, meets an elbow. Maple has done some fairly impressive wrestling here with his defense tonight, but I don't think he's really damaged Atticus as of yet. But this might be the beginning. And Maple Slam! Got to get him away. The long legs of Atticus Black could easily reach that bottom rope. And now he's thinking about the ankle lock. No! And Atticus had that shit scouted. No, you don't. Oh, this time the crucifix hold holds him down. Almost got him. Uh-oh, Kurt Maple looking for an opening here to do some serious damage. A moonsault, yes! Daring move at this point in the match to do, but he hit it. And now the figure 4! Center of the ring! Atticus Black trying to punch his way free, and he does. That being said, Maple has had a multi-pronged attack here. He worked Atticus's arm earlier on. Now he's definitely done some damage to the leg. And that right there, and Atticus gets hung upside down. But again, made it very easy to pick the ankle. And the ankle lock and the rope break. And what was I saying earlier on? Atticus will know where he is in that ring to make that rope break. Nice spinning kick. And look at that, just picks him up by the chin. Maple may be out on his feet and a standing vertical suplex, full impact. Maple in a vulnerable position here. Can Atticus put him away? Man, Maple, wow, just shoulder blocked right through him just to show that he could, in spite of the size difference. Ooh, that right hand from downtown, and a big smile on the face of Atticus Black. This ain't ballet, folks. Oh, the body slam. He doesn't feel like he needed to do anything more than the body slam. He got him. Well, he wasn't wrong. Man, that right hand is something to watch out for. Atticus Black's instincts right there were to go to the top rope and maybe do a big old coup de grace on him. But his instincts took over. He realized he had him. Good victory for Atticus Black in his return here to the MVWF. Gotta imagine the World Money Champion, whoever that ends up being over the next few weeks, ought to be watching their back. El Hamburguesa, Danger Boy, the World Tag Team Champions. Last week, the Warrior Empress made her debut here in the MVWF and defeated Danger Boy. What a match it was. And a dominant victory to put the exclamation point on the end of it. Now the father steps up to face the single solo female contracted wrestler here in the MVWF as we speak. The Warrior Empress had a battle royal earlier tonight, but she is undefeated in singles competition thus far here in the MVWF. El Hamburguesa, a former Super 32 champion, one of the most decorated tag team wrestlers here in the MVWF, looks to upset this newcomer.
Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that! 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 Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that! Walk that! Walk that!
El Hamburguesa, the West Coast Cholo, the Hooligan Homeboy, six-time tag team champion, and the record-holding most title defenses in a single championship title reign, which is not to be excluding all of the other successful title reigns they had in all of their other title reigns. the most decorated tag team in the history of the MVWF.
I'm the finish it. It's do or die, like a death. You or me, you can talk your ass.
So impressive in her debut match. The Warrior Empress holding her MVWF contract high above her head. A unique opportunity indeed for this young woman. El Hamburguesa, a veteran, has never been a World's Heavyweight Champion, although he's had several title shots and even main evented a Match Mania for it. Caught him with the soul catcher. Right up close to see El Hamburguesa take one right in the mush. Powers him into the corner. Whoa! Misses whatever that was. Didn't miss the one-footed drop kick. Warrior Empress now. Perhaps now looking to make quick work of El Hamburguesa here at WrestleVision. Ooh, couldn't get it. Nice counter move. Like I said, the Hooligan Homeboy is a veteran of the Mat Wars. And how about that? The twisting senton off the top rope caught him. I think I heard a crunch. May have cracked a rib. Boom. Empress pouring it on one after another. And Danger Boy can only watch now as his own father, similar to what happened to him last night. And look at her right in front of him. Applying the submission hold, right, oh my God. Right in Danger Boy's face. Give up, he says. El Hamburguesa had to squirm his way out of that. And a running nothing doesn't get anything. Although we got some family fans in the crowd. And as Crucifix doesn't even hold her down for one. And there's the springboard forearm, one of his trademark moves that El Hamburguesa is known for, and he powers her into the corner and slaps her in the face. Perhaps a little payback. Perhaps a desperation move here. Oh, 450 splash, gets the knees. Didn't have her beaten down solidly enough. Nice leg sweep. The Warrior Empress, moonsault. Now got him tied up in the chicken wing. Gonna branch the arm over here, bend the fingers, and drops the knees on both the chicken winged arm and the lower back. Empress now gonna have to hold her emotions together. Oh, and an inside 450, got nothing. She took a high-risk move for a second time and perhaps once to the well too often. Now it might be time for the lawn dart. Boom! Into the second rope. Battering ram into the second rope. She might be done. Kick out of 2. And the frustration on Alhambra Grace is showing even through his bandanaed face. Oh, look at that catch right there. Alhambra Grace had nothing on that, and a 630 from the second rope. Alhambra Grace's ribcage has to be bothering him right now. Shoulders down. Leg scissor pick. Kicks out at 2. Alhambra Grace perhaps a little cocky. Not to make a pun. Up on the shoulders. And perhaps wisely going outside the ring. Oh, and a moonsault! And she caught him with the senton. Great reflexes by the Empress. After this match, we're going to have a little intermission, so if you need to take a piss break, have a smoke, have a toke, tell a joke, or sail a boat, just be back in time. I will be switching my laundry over, because I am a real person. And now the Empress outside the ring with Alhambra Grace. So look at that neck breaker cutter. Caught him. Perhaps one of Alhambra Grace's moves, the Whopper Chopper. Perhaps that might have knocked him out here. Shoulders down. Smelly, 2 count. Referee Smelly holds up only 2. And this time, a second attempt, the inverted 450. Shoulders down for the win. Kick out again. And look at her, relentless here. Relentless. Top rope. Oh, my God. Once to the well too often. She's 1 for 3 out of that. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly what I said. Just like that. Misses the springboard dropkick, did Alhambra Grace, but he's okay. Now she's on the apron, vulnerable to an attack here. Oh, man, and a stunner on the top rope sends her from the apron to the floor. Look out, look out, look out. Double stomp, and she was out of there. She might have saved her life and this match. Eat some barricade, Happy Meal man. And Empress now stalking her prey. Oh, she's thinking springboard. Oh, no. And she hurt her head. She came down on her head. Is she okay? Big mistake. And she's made a bunch of mistakes in this match. Can she recover from them? I know she's hurting. She neither jumped forward enough nor rotated enough. She came down on her head. Uppercut. Hamburguesa, though, into the turnbuckle. How about that? Combination of moves right there. Springboard, clothesline! There you go. And now she's putting it together. One more time on the 450. Yes! 2 for 5. Will it be enough to put him away? It is! Tremendous match right here and tremendous victory. Right there, sending the shot across the bow. That was El Hamburguesa's move, the Whopper Chopper. And man, I mean, for the mistakes that were made here, because that 450 splash was a bit hit and miss, just to be fair. But the 2 times she did hit it, it made all the difference in the world. Some of those aerial moves, a bit ill-advised, but she held it together in spite of the mistakes. A sign of great experience and maturity here by the Warrior Empress, who's your winner here tonight. Alrighty, folks, we're going to take our intermission. DJ, hit it. Welcome to the department store at the mall. We've got hardware over here. We've got software over there. We've got women's lingerie. We've got grandma's lingerie. We've got ew, we've got and we've got housewares. Yes, Alicia, quite the victory here. Still undefeated in singles competition is the Warrior Empress, and of course, having to work twice as hard as the men here, working double duty here tonight, is the Warrior Empress, showing that she's willing to go out there and put her neck on the line for a hot competitive match and a victory over both halves of the World Tag Team Champions. Does she belong to be here? Brandon Bones seems to be skeptical. But me, Damon Andrews, I am all in. In fact, I love the fact that she's by herself here as a woman amongst all these men here in the locker room. Because I think it makes her stand out in a way that, again, you know, you go and you bring someone into your locker room and you want to give them a gimmick and a character or something that's going to make them stand out. And man, and not to make a pun, man, oh man, but a woman, oh man, oh man, oh woman in the locker room, and of course competing on a regular schedule here at the MVWF is about as unique as it's ever been for a individual character in the 26 years of the MVWF. See you later, Alicia. We'll be right back, folks. I gotta go switch my laundry. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Are you back? Because I'm back. What an event we've had so far. My name is Damian Andrews, folks, and we are on the home stretch here towards the rest of this show. And perhaps one of the more controversial matches of the evening here tonight is Tyrese Blake versus Tyrese Blake. And it's two different versions of this young man going one-on-one. And we've seen on both the MVWF and on the EWF the fact that apparently we've got two Tyrese Blakes going around out there. Well, in this case here, Brandon Bones doesn't care which one it is. But the winner will continue on here in the MVWF, and the loser will go on to something else. Perhaps oblivion. He's got the chainsaw, baby! He's like, I'm gonna carve my clone up with this chainsaw! Look out! Is this the clone? Tyrese versus Tyrese. This one's going to be a very difficult match to call, folks. They both have the same fucking name. Not since the Jackson boys, Nick Jackson for the MVWF faced the Young Bucks and that Nick Jackson, have I ever been so, well, unwillingly tongue-tied. All right, Tyrese Blake staring down. Tyrese Blake, face to face, center of the ring. And a clubbing blow by Tyrese Blake. Who will continue on in the MVWF and who will be banished? Double sledge from the top rope. Big discus right hand by Tyrese Blake to Tyrese Blake, who goes down and comes back with a jawbreaker. Does Tyrese Blake. Up in the air, Tyrese Blake reverses. Pancakes him down. Goes Tyrese Blake on Tyrese Blake. Knee strike to Tyrese Blake. The knee of Tyrese Blake is so ruthless. Oh, blocks the kick right there, or at least dodged it anyway. Rear waistlock gets underneath him, up on the shoulders. And Tyrese Blake clotheslines Tyrese Blake from behind. Up in the air, and a sidewalk slam for Tyrese Blake. 1 count only, though. And he manages to stay alive here in his career in the MVWF. Oh, swing and a miss. Big time clothesline. Forward roll through. Walks right into the Bulldog. And Tyrese Blake now going to take a huge risk going to the top rope. Double sledge gets stopped and a backbreaker from Tyrese Blake. All right, the guy in the yellow, I'm going to call Tyrese. The guy in the red, I'm going to call Blake. And Tyrese, Falcon Arrow on Blake. Kick out at 2 and almost got him. A little more than 2.5 minutes into this thing. This very strange match. It catches him off the top. Tyrese now working him over. Blake now with the leg sweep. Tyrese, though, grabbed the ankle, gets the insecurity, knocks him down, rolls outside the ring. And in a little bit of a cat and mouse game, Blake now twists the arm, kicking the inside. Tyrese rolls away, right back into his arms. Cuts him off, cuts off the suplex. Tucks the head, going for it. Up in the air, Razor's Edge. Blake now with the cover on Tyrese. 1, 2, kick out at 2. This match is absolute madness. Yeah, which one is it? Which one is it? And it's not like these two guys are out there like twinning one another. Oh! I mean, I can tell the difference between the two of them, but they're both claiming to be the same guy. Blake on the floor. Tyrese now coming out after him. Tyrese. 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 Which one am I cheering for? Choking him out. Perhaps the desperation starting to boil over here for Blake in the red. So they both wear similar armbands. Booker T style. Harlem Heat style. Oh, what a power bomb! Tyrese covers Blake. 2, kick out at 2. Man, murdered him with that power bomb. I thought that was over. And the splash and the knees come up. And another Bulldog takedown. Man, slams him into the corner. Many people say this one in the yellow is the clone. Beast says as much. Look at that over the shoulder right there and pushes him right up against. Man, Blake feeling desperate here. Like, I feel like he's feeling like this is slipping through his fingers. And a sidewalk slam again. Blake into the corner. Oh! Running knee strike to Blake's face in the corner from Tyrese. Shoulder tackle. Bumps him down. And Tyrese retreats to the corner. Blake now following up here. He's got to put him away. He's got to do it soon. Caught him! And now he's going to the top for the high-risk move. What indeed? I don't know what's going on here. And the splash. 1, 2, 3. Did the clone just defeat the real Tyrese? He even hit the razor's edge right here. Powerbomb, man, that powerbomb was vicious. I can't believe he kicked out right there. I mean, he blew his doors off with that shit. And here comes the splash. And 3. Congratulations to, I guess now he can claim to be the real Tyrese Blake. Rockstar GC El Toro, the MVWF World Money Champion. Title on the line. El Toro now a 2-time World Money Champion. He is definitely growing up before our eyes here in the MVWF. But then again, so is Rockstar GC. The championship is on the line. And Rockstar survived a multi-man match just last week to earn himself this title opportunity, the first title defense of El Toro's second title reign. Rockstar GC, such a top-level competitor here, undefeated against Brandon Bones. Handily won his feud during the EWF MVWF rivalry, and they wrestled each other several times. His battles with JP, Mr. Amazing. He is an EWF top shelf main eventer. Boom.
Yeah.
Previously on the MVWF.
Somebody's getting folded.
El Toro! Hit a stomp when I move, whole arena shake. Red eyes in the dark, yeah, I dominate. Not a myth, not a mask, I'm the real deal, bro. When the bell go ding, everybody know it's El Toro. Pressure in the ring, head down, full charge, I don't feel a thing. El Toro, here's Kevin Room. One hit, one fight, one ring, no bull. I don't fly, I don't dance, I advance, I stack. Straight power in my stance, put your spine on the mat. Built from grit, from the grind, from the scars I earned. Every loss lit a fire, now the tables turned. I don't talk, I'm a star, I just break your plan. When I step through the ropes, I'm a problem, man. Crowd loud, hardcore.
El Toro approaches the ring.
Yeah, I'm charging back. Eyes locked, no fear, you can feel that doom. This ain't
I hope you've caught his recap videos of his times here in the MVWF. They are excellent.
red eyes in the dark, yeah, I dominate. Not a myth, not a mask, I'm the real deal, bro.
Semi-main event here tonight. World Money Championship on the line. One fall to a finish here.
The ring, head down, full charge, I don't feel a thing. El Toro, yeah, kangaroo. One hit, one fight, one ring, no goal. No cake, no crown, just a beast unleashed. Every step closer means you're closer to defeat. I don't need luck, I don't need a cheat. I heard every roar when my boots hit the beat.
You gotta know that the EWF MVWF feud is definitely something that's gonna be hanging over the conscience and career of El Toro for the rest of his days here.
Stand your ground.
A very big personal decision that he made to side with the MVWF throughout all of that.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 259 pounds, the Rockstar GC. And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, the world's $1 million champion,
ELT himself, El Toro! Here on WrestleVision, his first title defense of his second title reign. The unique style, the MMA style, and the horned up battering ram head style that has brought El Toro to success here, wherever he has gone in e-fetting. Let's go. Off the ropes. Look at El Toro open up with the offense here early on. Oh, man, off the shoulders, Michinoku driver. El Toro will mix it up in whatever way you want. And here with this capacity crowd here at WrestleVision, Rockstar, no slouch though, a legend in his own right. Here in this day and age where he continues to exist and compete. But man, I got a feeling that perhaps maybe Rockstar, maybe withering on the vine a little bit here, Some of that babyface fire seems a lot saltier than it used to. And he's out of there. That'll adjust his attitude. What is going through the mind of Rockstar? And a couple of right hands sends him to the floor. DDT on the floor! And that's going to test the horns. And the stomps to the arm. El Toro now with the elbows to the midsection as the count continues on the floor. Rockstar into the barricade. Referee Skip Tracy inside the ring. 20 counts outside the ring. They've got plenty of time. Rockstar not going to win the championship this way, but El Toro with plenty of time to recover. And yes, you can get counted out while up there on the apron. And El Toro, I don't know what he was thinking right there, but again, since that DDT on the floor, he has been a little bit of a space cadet here, and maybe some instincts right there with the drop-down DDT. He needs to collect himself and get in charge. What is El Toro doing here tonight? Strangely indecisive. Oh, look at this right here. The body scissors into the pin. Couldn't hold him. Yeah, El Toro's barely done anything to Rockstar. Not surprised there. Some hard strikes. Rockstar now suplex. Brain buster! And what did I say? Rockstar determined to test the horns, and he's definitely going to follow up with the sweet chin music. Sidesteps it. Knee strike missed. Both men have watched tape on each other. They've done their research. And a clothesline on the top rope for El Toro. Up in the air, another brain buster. No, El Toro doesn't want anything to do with that. Another brain buster here, another drop on the head, perhaps that pile driver coming up. And El Toro is going to be finished here. And a knee strike stuffs El Toro in place in here. Now he starts to fire up. No! And Rockstar still cuts him off. Rockstar dominating this match. He missed the sweet chin music earlier, and he missed it again. Followed up with a knee strike. That's the knee he's been looking for. And a spear. El Toro. I'd have been very surprised if he hit him awfully hard there. And Rockstar says, no! And now he's firing up. Reversal, reversal, reversal! Boom! Superman punch! Have yourself a spoonful. And now El Toro wants to put him away. Go to sleep. Shoulders down for the title. Yes! And that's just exactly what El Toro needed with the one knockout shot. Man, I gotta say, that was probably the worst shape I've ever seen El Toro in here in his short time in the MVWF, but once he put the thing together, the strategy, it shut Rockstar down. Congratulations, and still MVWF World Money Champion. And now it is time for our main event. MVWF rules 2 out of 3 falls. Cruiserweight champion versus the MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion. Father versus son. And as I said at the beginning of the show, Brandon Bones forced these two to face each other one-on-one. About a year ago, they didn't want to face each other. He was just being cruel. But this time they're going to have to accept it. And isn't it funny, because Brandon Bones goes over to the NWA all the time, and he accuses them over there of their booking style of being exploitative of family members, because he's constantly having family members fight each other one-on-one. Well, what do you say right here, Brandon Bones? The son, Dragonheart Jr., the MVWF Cruiserweight Champion, and Dragonheart Sr., the MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion. Father versus son. Brandon Bones, what do you got to say now? Well, I don't know exactly, but I'll tell you, I don't know what Brandon Bones is going to say. I mean, again, Dragonheart Jr., the whole reason why he's here is in spite of Brandon Bones. Dragonheart Jr. defeated every challenger in the Cruiserweight division. And then it was put on the line to say that, hey, if he beats everybody in the Cruiserweight division, which he eventually did, he would be allowed to put the Cruiserweight Championship on ice for a little while and challenge and compete in the heavyweight division. Well, he only suffered one loss the entire time, and that was to Brandon Bones. But in spite of all of that, it did not matter. Brandon Bones put himself right in the way of Dragonheart Jr. to stop him. And it didn't matter, because look where we are here today. Now is the time. This is the place. And we are just about to get on with the MVWF Championship and the main event here at WrestleVision.
The following is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the World's Heavyweight Championship.
The MVWF Cruiserweight Champion. So much pressure on his shoulders. Father versus son. Greg is in the chat right now saying, son, don't hold back.
Did they cut off your electricity? Did you scream and yell explicitly? Force the boss into complicity. I'm a white chalk stencil, but I push a pencil. Rolling dope fiend rentals to your residential.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
And he is taking his time. He's not rushing the ring like he normally does. The MVWF World Champion! Now on his third title defense. Only his title is on the line here. Of course, he's too light to go as a cruiserweight, so he is not qualified to challenge for that title. Although I'm certain he probably would have been very happy to make this title for title if that were possible.
Introducing the challenger from Bad Street, Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 190 pounds, the world's cruiserweight champion, the Future.
And of course, Dragonheart Jr., that long road through the cruiserweight division, through the heavyweight division to get to this day, it's all on the line for him.
215 pounds, the world's heavyweight champion, Mr. Amazing, the Dragon Heart.
This is going to be awesome. Title on the line. Smelny, the referee, shows it to the son. The title of the father. And that is what is at stake. History gonna be made here tonight. A 30-minute time limit. 2 out of 3 falls. And we got NWA fans in the crowd and a Dragon Conrada to start. Brandon Bones likes to say that Dragon Hearts don't lose, but one's going to have to lose tonight. The NWA contingency, you can see them in the crowd. His people, they are here. Top rope, top rope. Oh, no! Water in the pool. And how do you like the Dragon Conrada, Dad? Of course, the Cruiserweight division has very different rules than the Heavyweight division. There's no rope breaks, there's no countouts. 20 counts outside the ring. Dragonheart Jr. has shown himself to be very adept. Ah! And a poisonous Dragon Conrada. Man, look at him. Perhaps Senior getting a little emotional right there. Oh, look at him just dragging him back outside the ring. Do not taunt me, son. And they meet inside the ring again. The two world champions here in the MVWF. And a moonsault. And the knees come up for a second time. As the Dragonhearts just know when the others are in the sky. They know each other so very, very well. Elbow out of the corner. Doesn't want to get stuck there. Uh-oh. Dragonheart. Oh. Doesn't want to get caught up there, but he's vulnerable. Senior now. No. No, 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 no. This is no man's land, gentlemen. This is not the way to settle this here. Maybe just out-wrestle each other. Poison Dragon, run off the top rope for Junior. And he rolls outside the ring. This is not false count anywhere. Perhaps he can buy himself some time to recover, or he might just take some more damage here and make it worse. Oh, blocks it, man. Junior has had a hard time getting out of the gates here against Senior. Man, that kick just blew his doors off. Down he went. And Senior now, top rope. Another moonsault. Oh! Bit of a sky twister press. A bit under-rotated there, but he splashed him all the way from the top to the floor. And of course, the last title defense for Dragonheart Senior was a 5-5 score, fighting to a draw against primetime Shawn Sanders. He almost had a draw with Gigi before that, but that night the match got restarted. Yet the primetime match did not. Curious. But of course, primetime had betrayed the MVWF, so I guess I can see why. Betraying them at Survivor Series versus the EWF. Oh! And he eats the steps. Oh, right back at you, Dad. Of course, this is not the first father-son rivalry. Man, they are just taking turns, ramming each other into the fucking steps. And Junior now in the ring. And there he is, promising to win the MVWF Championship and be a double champion. Dragonheart Jr. And here comes Dad at 15. Back inside the ring. Kick to the head. Caught him. Has Dragonheart Jr. turned things around by taking things outside the ring. Once back inside the ring, he gets a snake eyes. And Dad goes for the cover. 2. Kick out at 2. And the first fall remains sacred. Moonsault connected for the first fall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Or rather, should I say, the left shoulder just came up. Clothesline. What happened there? No, he must have got sidestepped. Senior throws him outside the ring. Of course, 2 legends of the NWA Non-Stop Wrestling Alliance on Greg the White Dragon's channel. Been a generous member of the MVWF for the past little over a year. Have the Dragonhearts. And of course, throughout that year, they climbed their way to the top of the tag team division and the singles division in their representative weight classes. When Dragonheart Sr. won the World Championship, it was not his first attempt at the title. He had tried before and failed. But the second attempt got it done. And now Junior going buck wild in there. Don't know what that was supposed to be, but Dad now pancakes him down. Trying to stop the nonsense. Dragon Kunrana gets countered. Finally, someone had a counter for the Dragon Kunrana. And isn't it appropriate? It's one of the Dragonhearts that would know that move so very well. And now, clothesline, block, C4 by the Elder Dragonheart. Don't hesitate. The championship is on the line. Trying to fire his son up here. And a Dragon Kunrana leaping from the second rope for the first fall. 1 count. Dragonheart Jr. getting stronger now. Rushes him in. No. Stutter step. Still caught him. And perhaps a subversion of expectations there by Dragonheart Sr. Playing mind games. Whip of the Dragon's tail. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Dragonheart Jr. digging deep with fire in his heart. Oh, but those kicks are lethal. That's it. First fall. 1, 2, kick out again. I thought it was academic. And everyone in the crowd holding up 2. A whip of the Dragon's tail, but once to the well too often. Oh, Junior off base there. In a downward spiral, which may be the beginning of the end here for Junior. Moonsault. Senior just relentless here. 2, and the first fall belongs to the Dad. And he is 1 step closer to a 3rd successful title defense against his own son, the Cruiserweight Champion. What a long journey it was. Remember, he didn't win that last title defense for the Cruiserweight belt. He actually lost the belt for a short period of time to the Chronic Avenger. 1, 2, oh! The The shoulder came up. The Senior can't believe it. Knee strike for the knockout. Senior now springboard. Dragon Conrana. But Junior, he dips out. Caught him. Tiger suplex. And that might be the pivotal point in this match right here. Smart move by the Cruiserweight Champion, Dragonheart Jr. He dipped out. He lured the Dragonheart Sr. outside the ring and hit that suplex and knocked him stupid. Leading him around, back inside the ring. That's where he's got to even the score here to knot it up. As Greg would say, and now covers him for the second fall to knot it up. One count only. Man, that's got to be heartbreaking right there for Junior. Oh, man, drop kick in the corner. Nothing on it, nobody there. But he is undeterred. And again, Dragon Conrana anytime he wants. Off the ropes he goes. Blocks it, whatever he was thinking. Again, good roll away. Fantastic agility. But walked right into that flurry of strikes. Over the top he goes. Oh my God, a senton springboard from inside the ring to the floor. Moonsault out of there. Oh no. Double stomp on the arm. Kind of cruel right there. Vicious move. Junior now. Oh, Dad was thinking about taking it back inside the ring. But Junior has done so much of evening the odds by going outside the ring. And now perhaps going to look to take a chance here to recover. Catch a breath for himself. Let the referee make the count. But, of course, Dragonheart Sr. getting a chance to recover now. And he's now back inside the ring. And he's throwing the strikes and the drop kick. Sends Junior down. Ooh, Dragon Destroyer. And now the best chance to knot it up. 2. Kick out at 2. The champion hanging in there at almost 14 minutes into this thing. Can Junior tie it up here? Can he get back in the game? Can he knot it up? Knee strike. And now for the coup de grace on the top rope. 630, and he was out of there. To the top rope. Dragonheart Sr. caught him. But fights back. Dragon Conrana caught him. Powerbomb. What a match. Holy shit, what a sequence. Sidestep the Poison Rana. Looking for a little payback is Junior. Still down by 1. Senior, 1 fall, 0 so far in this 2 out of 3 falls match. Oh, and just pushed him off with the last possible second. And an exhausted father is Dragonheart Sr. here. Now, one more time to the top. And a whip of the dragon's tail. That's got to be it. 2, 3. to 0. Wow, look at that move right there. I mean, these guys tore it up tonight. 15-minute match here. What a main event between these two. And a successful third title defense for Dragonheart Sr. And that right there was what put him away for good. And still, World's Heavyweight Champion. The champ is here. The champ is here. Unbelievable. Congratulations to the champ, Dragonheart Sr., still MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion. And the crowd buzzing here at the end of the show. Thank you for joining us tonight, folks. What a memorable event it has been. Dragonheart Sr. defeating Dragonheart Jr. here tonight. El Toro successfully defending the championship against Rockstar. And Tyrese Blake, I think the clone, defeats the original Tyrese. Warrior Empress defeats El Hamburguesa. Atticus Black defeated Kurt Maple. The Beast. Big match. What a match that was earlier on in the show. The Beast defeating Ryan Doyle. Sensei Mark Zaleski defeating Ricky the Dragon Steamhawk. That was a fucking great match. Brooklyn Joker battled through the Extreme Rules 5 superstar. Now Brooklyn Joker will face El Toro at the next event for the MVWF World Money Championship. And Shadow won the Battle Royal. Folks, what an event it was here tonight. Let's check out the news feed. Dragonheart injured. El Toro further aggravated. Ooh, that's not a good sign for him, considering he's got a big match coming up against Brooklyn Joker. Sensei further aggravated. Minor injury, injured. That was going last week or whatever. Didn't matter to Dragonheart Sr. He won his championship match here tonight. Holy shit. What an event this was, folks. Thank you for joining us. My name is Damian Andrews. I'm so proud of this event here at WrestleVision. Good night.